Hi there, welcome to another edition of Jamaica Magazine. I'm Adrian Atkinson. In today's show, applications of GIS technology for national development, plus what you need to know about prostate cancer, and later, how to deal with colon cancer. Sit back and relax. For these and more to come as we turn the pages of Jamaica Magazine.
Are you registered to vote? If not, don't miss your chance to get on the next voters list. The deadline for registration is Friday, September 29. Persons not registered by September 29 for the November voters list cannot be added before May 2018. To get registered, simply visit the EOJ constituency office nearest you. For more information, call us at 922-0425-9 or visit www.ecj.com.jm. Remember, voting is your right.
Geographic Information System GIS can provide benefits to organizations of all sizes and almost every industry, helping them to better analyze and understand data. And the system is being increasingly applied across government entities in order to harness their economic and strategic value. Take a look. It's all around us. It influences how we work, learn, live, play, and plan for the future. GIS is the short form of Geographic Information System. It's a computer-based system built to capture, store, manipulate, analyze, manage, and display all kinds of spatial or geographical data.
In geography class in high school, persons were taught that in geography, we're able to locate where features are using coordinates. That's the basis of GIS. Knowing where these features are on the Earth's surface and being able to represent that within a computer-based environment where that is seen visually.
So it's a support tool that we use to provide additional extension to any business process.
And with this GIS technology, the government has been mapping Jamaica's course on the Information Highway. Leading that charge is the Land Information Council of Jamaica, LICJ, a mandate held since 1992.
Jamaica is considered the leading country within the English-speaking Caribbean with regards to GIS. We're able to provide direction, policy development.
In addition to coordinating the implementation of a national land information policy strategy, the LICJ has also been instrumental in developing a national GIS network. And with the foundation set, the Council is now focused on establishing and implementing a National Spatial Data Infrastructure, NSDI. Through that infrastructure, government will be able to capture, manage, maintain, integrate, discover, and distribute spatial data at all levels of society. The LICJ's mandate is executed through its secretariat, the National Spatial Data Management Division, NSDMD.
We provide a lot of technical support to all of these various government agencies that actively use GIS to carry out their mandate. We train these persons. Apart from that, we facilitate conducting GIS needs assessments.
Government is currently the largest user of geospatial and related technologies, and that usage runs throughout government. It's seen in the water sector, transport, disaster management, environment management, national security, education, health, and agriculture. But no other area has seen the proliferation of GIS technology than that of land use and development. At the Urban Development Corporation, GIS is used to streamline operations in various departments, including estate management, business development, architecture, and corporate security.
We're on the road now to our 50th anniversary, and we see GIS as being that enabling tool to provide UDC now with not just the way to make better decisions in development, but also improving UDC's image as a modern entity.
The same is true for the National Land Agency's land titling, land valuation, surveys and mapping, and estate management divisions.
A lot of the business processes that exist within the different divisions have GIS tied into it. So for example, there is no way that somebody can, at present, acquire a new certificate of title without some work happening on the GIS end.
The National Works Agency also uses GIS in project planning, land acquisition, and location analysis.
Everything that we do has a spatial component to it, and it's hard to deny that GIS is going to play a role in all of that.
Cost savings, greater efficiency, faster decision making, improved communication and better record keeping are all derived from the use of GIS. And the private sector also has been getting in on the technology. Increasing GIS nationwide is also a focus for the LICJ and the NSDMD. To facilitate this, the government has signed an enterprise license agreement with the Environmental Research Institute. That agreement has been a game changer.
It has allowed us to be more efficient, in terms of accessing the data and using it to provide more information and to engage also with the public as well.
What it does is open up a whole new world. So there are almost no limits to what we can do with GIS and improving the way we handle our spatial data as a government.
Public awareness has also been heightened with the GIS Day during Geography Awareness in November. That observation has been staged annually since 2003. In 2017, with the LICJ celebrating 25 years groundbreaking work, there will be a two-day GIS user conference in October. The conference will focus on national security for sustainable development under the theme Geospatial Technologies, Mapping Our Way to Secure Communities. As we strive to learn more about each other and the world around us, there is no doubt that GIS is the most practical and beneficial tool in this process. As Jack Dangermond, co-founder of the Environmental Systems Research Institute, said, GIS is waking up the world to the power of geography, the science of integration, and has the framework for creating a better future. We invite you to learn more about the GIS User Conference by visiting the webpage at gisuserconferenceja.com.
So here are the facts.
7 out of 10 Jamaicans die from a non-communicable disease.
Because we love our people and we want them to live better quality lives,
we, the Ministry of Health and our partners, are launching Jamaica Moves.
Jamaica Moves is a call to action to prevent non-communicable diseases.
By educating and encouraging Jamaicans to be active,
eat healthy,
and start living 30 minutes at a time.
Because 30 minutes of physical activity each day,
along with proper nutrition, can go a long way.
To prevent your risk from developing certain NCDs such as diabetes, high blood pressure, obesity, and certain cancers.
And remember, it's life we're promoting. That's why you see me going hard right now.
I'm all about living.
So help us take this first step towards a healthier Jamaica so you can enjoy more moments, more memories, more life.
Prostate cancer, identified as a major cause of death among men in Jamaica and the Caribbean, may not be such a major threat to life if more men become aware of how to avoid and treat with the condition. In observance of Prostate Cancer Awareness Month, we'll highlight the important things you should know.
Many people think having prostate cancer is a death sentence, but urologists say the disease can actually be treated and patients can lead a normal and productive life. The key is early detection.
Which means that men, from they reach the age of 40, they must get their rectal examination and PSA done on a yearly basis. And once it is caught early, generally speaking, you can lead a normal, productive life with treatment.
Digital rectal examination and prostate-specific antigen, PSA, are the two tests used to detect prostate cancer.
Urologists say a man may be going about his everyday normal business, feeling perfectly healthy and unknowingly suffering from prostate cancer. The only sure way to know is to go to a doctor for a blood test and rectal examination. According to urologists, prostate cancer is the most common cancer affecting Jamaican men. It is also the most common cancer deaths among Jamaican men.
Recent statistics show that the Caribbean region as a whole has the highest death rate from prostate cancer in the entire world. And Jamaica's mortality or death rate is especially high from prostate cancer.
This statistic is a concern for the region's health authorities because valuable and productive lives are being lost to the disease. The Ministry of Health here in Jamaica has been urging Jamaican men to regularly do prostate cancer screenings.
Now I know Jamaican men don't like to have this test done, but the fact is, it is a painless test done in a very professional manner. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds, and this is a test that could save your life.
According to Dr. William Aiken, a big challenge in finding prostate cancer is that many men do not have any early physical symptoms of the disease.
By the time the symptoms appear, the cancer has already spread beyond the prostate. This is called advanced prostate cancer. Symptoms may include frequent urination, especially at night, inability to urinate, trouble starting or holding back urination, a weak or interrupted flow of urine, painful or burning urination, blood in the urine or semen, painful ejaculation, and frequent pain in the lower back, hips, or upper thighs. Experts say all men are at risk of prostate cancer, and the most common risk factor is age. More than 70% of men diagnosed with prostate cancer each year are over the age of 65.
Prostate cancer also tends to run in families. So if a man has a family history of prostate cancer, he is more likely to develop cancer.
Besides family history, Dr. Aiken says there are some dietary factors that can increase the risk of having prostate cancer.
Saturated fats, animal meat, red meat in particular, dairy products, milk, butter, cheese, ice cream, yogurt. These things, when consumed on a habitual and long-term basis, are thought to put you at increased risk of prostate cancer.
We want a productive Jamaica. We are not productive Jamaicans. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity is the way to go for all us Jamaicans. Small business, big business, old and young, we are tell every woman and man. We want growth and prosperity for a better nation with a building plan. So we can build our product and sell our product and put more money in our hand. Our economy can rise to a level and build a better nation. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity to move forward on this land. Productivity, that's the way to go, we should understand. Productivity.
Productivity, Pathway to Prosperity. A message brought to you by the Jamaica Productivity Center, a department of the Ministry of Labor and Social Security.
Cancer in the lower digestive system, the colon, is a worry for many persons, but understanding its causes can help you to better manage or prevent it from occurring. More in this next feature.
The gastrointestinal tract is a system of organs working together to support the human body. It takes food, digests it, absorbs energy and nutrients, and then removes waste through urine and feces. The esophagus, stomach, pancreas, liver, and colon are all part of this system, and studies show that cancer of these vital organs are becoming increasingly common in Jamaica. One of the leading causes of death among Jamaican men and women is colon cancer. Colon cancer does not discriminate. It's the third most common cause of cancer-related death among Jamaican men and women. But like most lifestyle-related illnesses, you have the power to reduce your risk of developing colon cancer as well as prevent it from occurring. An unhealthy diet, smoking, obesity, alcohol use all increase one's risk for colon cancer.
Everyone is at some risk for colon cancer because everyone has a colon. But some individuals are at higher risk for colon cancer, depending on, for example, their diet or lifestyle. So a diet which is very high in processed meat, a diet which is high in fat, a diet which is low in fiber, these all increase your risk for colon cancer.
Other risk factors include persons with pre-existing medical conditions such as inflammatory bowel disease and ulcerative colitis. The risk level of persons with these diseases increases after 10 years. Therefore, active screening is a necessity. Unfortunately, signs and symptoms of colon cancer often mimic other diseases such as inflammatory bowel disease and irritable bowel syndrome. That's why it's crucial that there's early screening. So visit your doctor if you experience dark or bloody stool, rectal bleeding, diarrhea, constipation, bowel incontinence or narrowing of the stool that goes beyond a few days, belly pain, anemia, vomiting or unexplained weight loss.
You can develop a screening protocol in an individual depending on their risk.
It's recommended that colon cancer screening starts between the ages of 45 and 50 years old. The simplest screening tool is a stool test for blood at a local laboratory.
So this is not you looking to see if there's blood in the stool. This is you going to your doctor at the appropriate age. Your doctor sends you to the lab to get a stool sample tested to see if there's a microscopic amount of blood. This is the first sign usually that there is something called a polyp inside the colon. So the polyp is what's known as a precancerous stage. So it's not cancer itself, but we do know that a significant number of cancers will develop in individuals who have had a polyp. And the objective is to find the polyp and remove it before it gets a chance to become cancerous.
If a polyp is found, the next step in the screening process would involve a colonoscopy. In this procedure, a doctor would place a small camera into the bowel to check for the polyp and remove it if present.
We can do other screening tests. The barium enema is not as popular anymore, but it's still possible and is accessible and available, which is an X-ray involving some dye inside the bowel as well to look to see if there's anything growing there. A CT scan of the bowel can also be done as a screening tool to look to see if you have any polyps, which can then be removed at colonoscopy. Outside of screening for the colon, you may also want to try and reduce your risk by modifying your lifestyle. So stopping smoking, reducing your alcohol consumption, and eliminating processed meat in the diet are all important risk factors which can be modified to reduce the risk of colon cancer.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it.
No dash no paper, no dash no plastic. Dispose your garbage responsibly. No know how to recycle, learn it quick. And if you drop it, better pick up every piece of it. Plastics last forever, don't forget the bits. Cause when them touch the street, them end up in the sea. Collect pan the reef where they fish them feed. And when you want seafood, I eat your eat.
Keep we island clean, so clean. From the peaks to the beach, so clean. No dirty up Jamaica, please don't do it. No dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica, no dirty up Jamaica.
On the board this week, the Fletcher's Land Senior Citizens Club wishes to inform community members that the club is now activated and functional and will be having its first meeting on Saturday, September 30 at the Fletcher's Land Community Center, 155 Church Street, Kingston. The meeting starts at 5 p.m. All are invited. For more info, call 922-2441. The Social Development Commission Kingston Parish Office, in collaboration with the National Housing Trust, Heart NTA, and the Bureau of Standards Jamaica, is inviting citizens of communities in downtown Kingston area to a downtown home and furniture fair. The fair will be held at Emancipation Park, Kingston, on Saturday, September 30, starting at 2 p.m. Freedom Ministry and Joseph Daniel Ministry International will be staging Drama Fest 2017. This will be held from October 27 to October 29 at the Phoenix Theatre, 8 Haining Road, Kingston 5. Proceeds in aid of the Yaddle Home for Children in Old Harbour, St. Catherine. Call 353-7796 or 783-7085 for more details. Passion and Purity, in association with Pembroke Hall High School, presents a high school conference under the theme, The Record, Eternal Life is in the Sun. This will be on Saturday, September 30, and it will run from 9 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. at the school, Kenhill Drive, Kingston 20. Registration begins at 8 a.m. There will also be a teachers forum and health feature for adults 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Admission free. The conference, hosted by Principal Reverend Claude Ellis, will feature speakers such as Mr. Sean Graham, Mr. and Mrs. Andrew and Donette Norman, and others. There will also be dance, drama, panel discussions, fashion shows, and more. Call 869-3311 or 861-6010 and email passionandpurityja@yahoo.com for more information. And that's all for our community notices today. Please send us your events for broadcast on the JIS Community Notice Board. Call us at 922-86802 or send an email to cbishop@jis.gov.jm.
When you're on the road, take your time. When you're on the road, bear this in mind. When you're on the road, you could save a life when you're on the road.
Not just by some, but by everyone.
Yes, we must work hard to keep our country alive
And export more in order to survive. What Jamaica needs now is greater conservation. Not just by some, but by the entire nation. If we use less gasoline and electricity, we'll save more in exchange to benefit our country. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now is greater productivity. That's what Jamaica needs now. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now is our strength and unity. That's what Jamaica needs now.
What we need to do is buy Jamaican, not just food, clothes, but even our vacation.
We'll create more jobs for our people, you'll see, and make Jamaica a better place for you and me. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now is greater productivity. That's what Jamaica needs now. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now is our strength and unity. That's what Jamaica needs now. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now is our responsibility. That's what Jamaica needs now. What Jamaica needs now, what Jamaica needs now
And that brings us to the end of today's edition of Jamaica Magazine. Join us again tomorrow when we'll do this all over again. Until then, you can click online at jis.gov.jm and visit our YouTube channel to get the latest government information. Also follow us on Twitter and Facebook and download our app from the Google Play Store to stay informed. I'm Adrian Atkinson. Remember to take care of your health, exercise, eat well, get adequate rest, and make every day a productive one.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.